just see me now? Would you believe it now? Cause breaking the sky spilling over. I'm coming clean in the water. You were just holding out for everything you got now. Come closer, you can lean on my shoulder. We're coming clean in the water.
Hi folks, I hope you're really well. Welcome to another little video. You probably saw from the start of the video it's pretty misty and moody up on the tops today. So we've dropped back down to the canal. I'm just heading up the valley, a little bit further afield than the last ride. I'm going to go and check out a bit of a local landmark. The weather is set to clear a little bit this afternoon, so we're going to go back up high and hopefully get some nice views that aren't shrouded in mist. So yeah, come along for the ride, pun intended, and en route let's have a little chat about you know, winding up the year and setting goals for next year. I've got a couple of goals I'm going to share with you, you know, on the basis that you make it public knowledge, well, you just might stick to it, hey? Okay. Whew, let's go.
Tell me, does it like it alone when you're left with the world all alone? Tell me, does the time slow down? Let it in, let it go on now. Feel a change, it's what it's all about. Tell me, does it all slow down? If you could just see me now, you would believe it now.
Oh, just taking a breather for a few minutes. That's got to be one of the toughest climbs I've ever done on a bike, and a few little bits of hiker bike as well. It was that steep. I think this is called Hole Bottom Road or Hole Bottom Lane or something. If you know the area, you'll probably know what I mean. But oh man, the views, the whole valley's opening up. I can see Studley Pike, the great sentinel of Calderdale in the horizon, and just this amazing hazy winter sun. Probably got another about hour and a half before the sun sets, snaking all the way along the valley. And I don't know if we're quite on the tops yet, but it's got that sort of tops feel. I'm kind of parallel to a lot of the wind farms that I can see on the horizon, and oh man, is it worth the effort getting up here on a bike. Absolutely stunning. Whoa. So yeah, we were going to talk about goals, weren't we, for next year, and I've been really tempted actually to set some quite ambitious goals for next year, but truth be told, I've got quite a lot of plates spinning in terms of work and family stuff, and I don't really want to set something in terms of goals for next year that I'm not going to achieve, or that, you know, I'm really going to struggle and not enjoy trying to kind of maintain throughout the year. So I'm going to keep it quite modest. Goes without saying, you know, I want to make some more videos for the channel and bung them up and hopefully show some, you know, more places of interest around the Pennines and the Dales and all these fantastic parts of the UK that I love cycling in. So that's a given, you know, that's just a kind of goal that rolls over every year, I suppose, as is, you know, getting out as much as possible on my bike. I do have a kind of a general fitness goal, I think, and if I can find this old picture, I'll put it up on the screen now. A kind of before and after of my days when I was commuting and running quite a lot, and you can probably see the guy on the left looks a little bit different to the guy on the right. The guy on the right was me at sort of peak daily commuting, you know, 15 to 30 miles a day all year round, and I just didn't need to worry about anything at that time, you know. Didn't really focus on my diet or doing anything else. I was just super fit from commuting every day. And the last couple of years, you know, since the pandemic and change of jobs, that's kind of gone. I don't commute anymore, and I do a lot of driving and, you know, staying in hotels and eating crappy Premier Inn breakfasts and all that sort of stuff. And even though I'm still cycling a little bit, I'm sort of leaning a little bit more, or I have been the last couple of years, towards the guy on the left, the Homer Simpson shaped silhouette. So I've got a little bit of a health goal for next year, and I want to try and get down to 80 kilograms. I'm currently about 92, and it's just far too heavy for you know, for my height and age and everything. So that's going to be a little bit of diet, maybe a little bit of running again throughout the year. I know this is a cycling channel, so, you know, fear not, I'm not going to put running videos up. But yeah, a little bit of a health goal for the coming year. And there's kind of two things I want to do in terms of cycling. So there's loads of little routes and day rides and little multi-day tours that I'm looking to do next year. And if they happen, it's great. If they don't happen, I'm not too fussed. But there are two particular rides that I definitely want to achieve next year. And I'm going to jump back on the bike, try and get up to this local outcrop, which I've never been to before. It's called the Bridestones, and I hear it's really, really cool. Some quite a lot of history around it as well. So I'm going to go and try and find that before the sun properly goes down, and then we'll run through these couple of cycling goals that I've got for next year. Okay, whew. Long spiel. Okay, up on the top, and I think I can see a trig point and a little rocky outcrop just up on the horizon over on the left. I think that's where we're heading. Okay, so my route's just abruptly finished and dumped me in the middle of nowhere. Not quite sure what I'm looking for here, but I've seen pictures of the Bridestones online, so just going to see if anything around here looks familiar. Whoa. And trying to avoid the bog at the same time.
Clouds break and the sky spilling over. I'm gonna clean in the water. You were just holding out. I think that you're good now. Go dive in and take back your power. We're coming clean in the water.
Well folks, we've made it to the top of Bridestones Moor. Haven't seen the Bridestones, and haven't got a lot of daylight left, so I can't hang around too much doing recce's to try and find them. If you're local to the area, let me know where they are from the trig point, and next time I'm up this way I'll make sure and check them out. What I might do is go back along the sort of lower path and see if they're out of sight a little bit. But yeah, what a fantastic ride up here, and what a stunning view. You just see the kind of late afternoon mist starting to form on the hills over back near home, and just fantastic 360 views up here. And being a Thursday afternoon in the winter, there's nobody around as well. Perfect. Well, we found it. That's the Bridestone, apparently. There's a guy just walking his dog who pointed it out to me. I was like, do you actually know where the Bridestone is? And sure enough, what an odd shape, isn't it? It's this weathered, almost like an upturned bottle. I'm guessing that is the Bridestone. Well, that was really cool, finding the actual Bridestone in amongst all the boulders of Bridestones Moor. What a cool little spot this is. It's somewhere I'm definitely going to return to. But I am running out of daylight. It's getting quite late in the day. It's 3:15 and sunset's at about 10 to 4 at the moment, maybe a little bit earlier. I have got my lights on, so I'm not too bothered about riding in the dark, but I do want to get off the tops obviously while it's still light. But yeah, just a couple of goals that I've set myself for next year. One is a tour actually, and it's something I've actually tried to do the last 3 years, but for one reason or another it's just never worked. The stars haven't aligned, and I've never managed to get up to the Hebrides and do some cycling up there in the kind of the Western Isles. Is it the Western Isles? Forgive me if that's the wrong terminology. Not very good with Scottish terminology, as those who've watched another video might know. But yeah, I'm going to get up to the Hebrides for sure in the next year and do a little bit of cycling, some multi-day cycling up there. So that's goal number one. And the other goal that I set myself is actually a destination ride, and it's front door to Ribblehead Viaduct and back. And that would be for me about 110 miles, but a lot of climbing, so we're talking sort of 7,000-8,000 feet. I've got it mapped out on Komoot, and I'm ready to go. I just need to get fit enough to be able to do it. And by fit enough, I think I mean to be able to do it and sort of enjoy it, not just suffer through the whole ride. So that's a ride I particularly want to do, and not necessarily to hit the distance or hit the elevation or anything, but I feel like if I can do a ride like that and sort of enjoy myself all throughout the whole ride, I'll be back up to a level of fitness that I'm really sort of happy with and kind of content with, and that's really what I'm aiming for next year. So yeah, they're my 3 goals, I suppose, like a little health goal in terms of some weight loss, and then a couple of cycling goals. Do let me know what you're thinking about, and if you want to be brave and kind of make a public statement, drop me a comment below the video and tell me one of your goals or what your goals might be for next year, and hopefully we'll regroup at a point in the future next year, and we'll reflect on whether we've hit them, whether we've come close, whether they were wildly ambitious for us. But yeah, as ever, if you stayed to the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. I hope I've got across on the little GoPro today just how stunning some of the views and the kind of vistas have been on this ride. It's always worth getting out on your bike, no matter what season it is, in my humble opinion. So yeah, stay safe, take care, and happy cycling, folks. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.